To celebrate Cheese Week, I'm going to do a macaroni and cheese, which is one of my favourite sort of nursery children's classics. The pressure is really on because our cameraman Sam is a real macaroni cheese snob, and he reckons his mum's is the only one that's worth eating. The last mac and cheese he ate, he described as being embarrassing. So I'm really feeling the pressure here, but I reckon I can do it. And it's, again, a cheap dish to do, and pretty simple. A bit of washing up created, but we can wash up, can't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start by I've got a pan on the heat here. This is my milk for the white sauce, which I'm just going to bring just below a boil. And first I'm going to fry 250 grams of bacon. Smoked bacon, you didn't have to make smoke, but fry this until it's really nice and crispy. So our bacon's nice and crispy now.
Very crispy.
Very crispy. Do your mum put bacon in her sambo?
No, I mean bacon's. My mother's macaroni cheese is fantastic on account of its minimalism. No room for bacon.
So what? It's just.
I like bacon. I like macaroni cheese, but I'm not sure about bacon and macaroni cheese.
You willing to be converted though?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing. Is open.
Are you willing to be embarrassed?
Yeah. I'll happily admit. A woman, a lady, I should say, with plenty more experience than my own. I'll admit that she's got the mac and cheese down. And also, things that are from your childhood, you get.
Absolutely.
Those are the way things are done. That's the way it should be. Mum knows best.
Yeah.
So in our bacon fat, we're now gonna fry up some onion. Finely chopped. That's one medium onion, finely chopped.
For 5 people, this, isn't it?
This is for 6 people.
6 people.
5
hungry people.
Yeah. Well, 6. I think probably 6 hungry people. We'll see. So that onion. Really going like Billy O. And that'll soften very quickly. You don't want it to burn, but a bit of colour on that is fine. I will say this, however, this won't be a creamy white, angelic macaroni cheese. This is a gutsy, meaty mac and cheese. And of course, you can leave out the bacon if you're cooking for vegetarians, or you're vegetarian yourself, or you just don't want it. That is fine. But this is just.
You want a more
I've got to mix it up a bit to beat Sam's mum. Okay, these onions are softened, so those are going to go in with the bacon. You don't have to be too excited about it. Okay, now we're going to make a roux, which is a mixture of butter and flour, and acts as a thickener for a sauce. You can also use corn flour, but I like the roux. So this is 50 grams of butter, which will melt. And then we'll add about 50 grams of flour to that. So we've just made the roux, which is simmering butter and flour together for a minute or two. And then we will pour in our warmed milk into the mixture, and this will thicken. That's 2 pints of milk. Where's our whisk? There it is.
Oh, hey,
Lydia's
nice
pink whisk. You want to be sure to whisk it well so that you get
all
the lumps out, because I'm sure Sam's mum does not have lumps in her mac and cheese.
Nope.
So we'll simmer that for a couple of minutes until it thickens a bit. To our sauce that we've now thickened nicely, very nice consistency that, we're going to add about 200 grams of mature cheddar. I'd often add something like Gruyere maybe, but seeing as it's British Cheese Week, we should be celebrating that with some nice cheddar. Found out yesterday there are over 700 varieties of cheese in the British Isles, more than in France. So that, if there's nothing else to be proud of, be proud of that. Now we're going to add about a couple of tablespoons or so of grainy mustard to the mix. Maybe even more, maybe 3. Let's go with 3 tablespoons, almost the top. Does your mum do that, Sambo?
Nope.
No? Yikes.
Maybe a little bit of English mustard in hers.
I'd probably give her some tips, actually, couldn't I?
Really don't want you to give her a tip. Any tip.
Right, so, and then we're
When
going
you're
to...
getting my white sauce.
we're going to add our onions and bacon back into the mix. And whisk those through nicely. Oh. Now, a really, really, really generous scrunch of pepper, black pepper, and a good scrunching of sea salt or salt, whatever you have, whatever you use. I haven't added any salt yet, so you can be generous with that. If you were going to be really purist about it, you'd use white pepper, but we don't have that, you know. And then finally, to this, stir in. You can take that off the heat. Stir in 500 grams of macaroni that I've cooked, and then run with cold water just to stop it overcooking. Oh, this is going to be so good. You're not going to know what hit your daughter going. Okay.
Looks a bit too mustardy for me.
Is it?
Au revoir.
Yeah. Okay. Our serving dish over here. In it goes. Ooh. Oh,
That's pretty good.
this is this is definitely six greedy people. Or you know, well, there's only 3 of us in this house, so this would do us for supper, and then for lunch the next couple of days probably. Make sure you don't waste any of that sauce. You don't like waste, and it makes your washing up a bit easier. If you don't have horrible bits of cold, glutinous white sauce in the bottom of a saucepan. Okay, beautiful. And then the finishing touch is going to be some breadcrumbs on top, which will go nice and crispy and sticky. Brown. Let's not get the blade in there. It's about probably 50 grams of breadcrumbs. If you wanted to, you could also grate on a bit of parmesan at the end, or add a bit more cheddar on top. I don't think it needs it, there's enough cheese in there. And that'll go a really gorgeous colour. That's now going to go in the oven, preheated oven to gas 180, fan 180 or conventional 200 for 30-40 minutes until brown and oozing. Okay, it's been in there for about half an hour. I think we're going to be on the money. Oh, yes! Look at that. Bubbling and golden. Absolutely beautiful. Could even have gone 10 minutes more of that, to be honest. Get a bit more golden on top, but we're hungry. Serve it with some peas.
It's on the microwave.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now,
Peas are the perfect accoutrement to a macaroni cheese.
and ketchup. It's got to have ketchup. Bit of a ketchup snob at times, to be honest, but I think with these real nursery foods, good old Heinz is unbeatable. Is that enough for you, Sambo?
No, I'll have more, please.
Okay. Well, what if it's an embarrassment?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Okay. Well, you can always come back for more. Yeah, that would serve 6, no problem. Peas with just a bit of sugar, butter, salt and pepper, and a good squidge of ketchup. I'll let you do that.
Bish bash bosh.
Alright. Oh, look at that. You've gone for it.
It's kind of the Banksy approach to tomato ketchup.
Yeah, okay. I'm quite nervous, you know.
It's weird looking down at a bowl of macaroni cheese with so much going on, but...
Please don't burn your tongue. Okay.
It's got a bit of everything.
Got a bit of everything.
Got some breadcrumbs.
Come on, John Road.
Yeah, it's very good.
Nearly as good as your mum's?
It's different. It's not my mum's, so it's not as good, but it's yeah, it's very good. The bacon, good mustard.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. You can find more good recipes at beyondbakedbeans.com. In the meantime, my phone is ringing.